Hello and welcome to the match we've all been waiting for since the start of the draw. Cam Norrie versus Rafael Nadal, second round. Central court here in Bastad. The King of Clay himself returning to the surface after he skipped Wimbledon. And now the lead up to the Olympics starts now. He beat Leo Borg first round. Bjorn Borg's son. Now he plays someone who used to be top 10 in the world. Not quite anymore, but had decent Wimbledon. Comes in with a bit of confidence compared to, large stretches this year, last year. It's been pretty awful. There's a bit of confidence he's coming in with. Beat Joseph Kovalik first round, 7-6, 6-4. So let's see how this goes. Nadal does lead the head-to-head 4-1. Of course, it's a different kind of match. And you'd say we don't really know what Rafa's level is, do we? We know what he can do, obviously, but this is the first tester against a decent opponent. And first serve, return doesn't come back. Cam Norrie serving first. For Cam Norrie, it's weird. You don't know if he's the underdog or not, or probably is underdog still, based on how Nadal plays on clay. Generally, even not at his best, he's still the underdog than Cam Norrie. Difficult to call this one. I think might edge it to Rafa. If there's someone else in the top 40 or 50, someone more reliable, you might say they'd win. I'm just not so sure. Backhand wide from Rafa, 30-15. He did beat the likes of Demonor and Madrid on clay this year. Cabali in straight sets. Obviously, he's not played much this year. It's a tricky one. I'd say I'd edge it Rafa in 3. Rafa in 3. Hey, Joe, welcome. What are you thinking for this match? I mean, it was pretty comfortable, Rafa, in that first round. 6-3, 6-4 against Leo Borg, but that is Leo Borg, someone career high 334. He's won one match in main draws ever. I mean, it was always a nice, easy first round. Does it give him confidence in match practice? Probably does. Nice forehand from Rafa, taking early up the line. So the thing, if Rafa, he should have his normal power, even if he doesn't have his movement. Still has his normal power and uses it smartly. He can still dominate, hit more winners. Nice drop shot there from Cam Norrie to close out the game, though. Cross score on the forehand. Holds to 30. I'm going to say Rafa in 3. Got a great reception, the two of them, in fact, not just Nadal. When they walked in on this center court in Sweden, in Bastad, Nadal's been doing great in the doubles with Casper Ruud. I think they're still in it. I think, yeah, still in it in the semifinals. Beat Arabash Safulin last round. Play the third seeds. Lose Matos, two Brazilians. Yeah, doing well so far. Nadal, of course, has experience in doubles, winning Olympic gold in doubles, winning Masters in doubles. He's done it before, not very frequently. He doesn't play doubles that often, but I think trying to get as many matches as possible. Considering this is the only lead-up tournament, I think, for him for the Olympics. On the run, Norrie tries to go up the line, but misses long. 15-love Nadal. Welcome, Sean. Shout out to you. Norrie deserves some love, so I'm going to go Cam in 3, okay? Another unreturned serve for Rafa. 30-love. The serve's got to be big as well. Got to get some free points. Free points and short balls. Do you wonder if Norrie can get into a kind of a rally where he gets Rafa on the run? Obviously, Rafa can do things on the run, but the more uncomfortable he gets Rafa, the better it is for Cam. Those short ball returns, he's going to punish Rafa. Look at the backhand up the line. It's way too easy. Good serve from Rafa. Forehand winner. Great hold to start for the King of Clay, Rafa Nadal. 1-0. Pretty much no troubles. Welcome, Minor. I'm going with Norrie because we're not going to see Nadal and Nadal, so what's the point? Welcome, Snell. Yeah, pity that Nadal lost to Mariano Navone. He's waiting in the quarterfinals, the 4 seed. Backhand up the line. Forehand Rafa. Forehand drop shot. Cam Norrie's great. Couple drop shots so far. On serve, both have been successful. Good strategy. If he can keep on finding it, doesn't let it get too choreographed. Rafa is going to struggle to get to the forecourt. Might need to use a bit of variety, Cam Norrie. It's 4-2. Those matches can be deceiving. 6-4. I mean, don't know if it's just a one break kind of 4-all the hold or it's like a long epic set 6-4. Like, yeah, you don't really know. The outside looking in. 40-love Norrie. Better service game from him. Just got to keep on going with these first serves. Lovely ace out wide from Cam Norrie for a 2-1 lead. Cam Norrie, yeah, it's been rough this year. Again, 18-16 win-loss records. It's not amazing. Highlights. beating Rude third round Australian Open. Semifinals in Rio. And beating Draper at Wimbledon. But apart from that, a lot of disappointing losses. Kotov in 5 at Roland Garros wasn't great. Pennington Jones in Nottingham was a shambolic result there. I mean, I don't even know what he was ranked. 400, 500, something. And he's he kind of had to have a little bit of a good run at Wimbledon to maybe people forget about that because yeah, that was a loss and a half. On the clay, Fonseca, Madrid, decent win. Munarin 3 at Rome. I mean, yeah, not much to write home about. European clay. Even when he made a bit of a run, semifinals of Rio, the draw is friendly. Struggled against Cyborg Vilic in that quarterfinal as well. He had nothing left for the semis. So Nadal's playing a guy that's on a downward trajectory in the top 40. That's what he wants as an opponent, just to test how he's doing. Good return from Cam Norrie. And you kind of expect Nadal to rip those up the line. It's very wide, that forehand. Nadal troubled Navone on every service game. No love hold, no 15 hold for any player. Wow. Just those key moments. Navone clutch. Finding first serves, I guess. Finding not letting Nadal get chances. Or limiting the chances when they come. Taking over. Second serve. At love 15, 1-2. Scoreboard's not updated. Backhand. Backhand of Cam. Gotta get that over the net there. Scoreboard's not updating. Come on. Anyway, it's 1-2, 50-0. Nadal serving right now. Left first serve for Rafa. Other matches going on. We've got Runa Tringoliti playing, just getting started. Daniel Galan versus Berrettini. Just got started in Gstaad. Galan early break there. Berrettini does decent on July clay courts normally. Remember making a final versus Rude. That might have been Bastad. Very much enjoyed that final. Forehand Rafa. Forehand of Cam Norrie. Backhand Rafa. Backhand Cam Norrie. Backhand Rafa. He's missed it. Up the line. 15-30. Cam Norrie has the first chance on the Nadal serve. Forehands. Backhand Cam Norrie. Backhand Nadal. To the middle of the forehand Cam Norrie. Forehand Cam Norrie again. Getting Rafa out wide. Cam Norrie just couldn't get a short ball from Rafa. So much depth, and in the end, he misses. It's 30-0. Ooh, misses the first serve, though. Forehand, backhand. Forehand, Rafa. Backhand is wide. 15-30 to 40-30. Chance for Norrie. Looks like he's not going to break serve this time. Good serve from Rafa, but good return right on the baseline. But Norrie misses the next backhand. Nadal holds serve 15-30 down. First 4 games, first 4 holds. He did beat Rafa last year. Cam Norrie. I think that was one of Rafa's first games of the year. Yeah, in I think in the United Cup. Or ATP Cup or whatever it was. Beat him in 3 sets. Start wide to the forehand. Rafa. Forehand from Norrie's good. Overhead put away very nicely. 30 love. Hope you guys can still hear me. Notification about connection not being good, but hopefully coming through all right. Slice return from Rafa is a bit interesting. Oh, deep slice from Norrie. And Rafa wasn't expecting that change up. Goes long in the forehand. 40 love Cam. Out of nowhere, just went for that slice. Right on the baseline, Cam Norrie. So 40 love for a 3-2 lead on serve. Doesn't come back the serve. So Norrie doing well on serve. Really not many issues. Doing his job. See if he gets more chances to break. As Rafa looking so far, yeah, he's looking decent. I mean, the return's not looking amazing. I'll say that. In rally, keeping depth really well. Cam Norrie does what he does, angles and things. Rafa gets it back with interest. He gets it back deep. Doesn't let Cam. I mean, he doesn't never dictates, but he's looking for a short ball to put into the open court. Just not giving him that, Rafa. So you've got to credit the great man for really not putting a foot wrong in those longer exchanges. As I said, I mean, he could be getting some serves back. Norrie's serving decent so far, though. So, don't know how much you can truly blame Rafa for that, but yeah, that's the one thing. Windswept, yeah. Welcome, Cedric. It's more C here. Time's called. Rafa serving at 2-3. Here we go. Rafa serving. A lot of ball bounces. Start this 2-3 game. Tiny bit of nerves. Gets the short ball. Norrie's there. Rafa's having to hit winners every shot. And he can't make that one. Few good forehands, but Norrie defending well. Eventually, Rafa misses up the line. Well, 15. Again. No, you want to start a service game. Ooh. First serve wasn't great from Rafa. Second serve, love 15. Backhand forehand Rafa. For the backhand Norrie. Look at that forehand up the line. 15-0. Huge. Hey, Lexi, welcome. Yeah, we can see your messages. Don't worry. Welcome Cedric, welcome Lexi, welcome Matthew. Another second serve for Rafa. Down 15-30 last game, he held serve. Does not want to be down 15-30 again, though. Just like to keep more composure on serve. Keep it simple. Nice backhand return to the slice of Rafa. Forehands up the line, forehands. Cross court from Rafa. Forehand cross court. Forehands up the line. Way off court into the net from Rafa Nadal. So 15-30 again. Cam Norrie. Can he make a chance? Like he couldn't in the last game. Wins this point. It's 2 break points for the Brit. Forehands. Forehand of Rafa. Forehands up the line to the backhand Rafa. For backhand Cam Norrie. Backhand Rafa. Forehand Cam Norrie. Forehand Rafa defending. It's in. Forehand Cam Norrie. Rafa defending again. Backhand Cam Norrie. Backhand slice Rafa. Forehand Cam Norrie. Rafa having to do a lot of defending. Just about gets over the net cords. Backhand to backhand in the net. Just about. Slight apology from Rafa there as one of his forehands cross court did clip the net. And did make it easier for the next backhand to be powerful, which then Norrie missed. The 30-0 holding on is Rafa again in a service game, but can he win this point, avoid break points again? Good defending. Very good defending. With his spin, doesn't really need to play with those net cords, but when they go his way, it's going to help him. Backhand, forehand. Forehand Cam Norrie. Backhand to Rafa. Forehand Cam Norrie. Backhand to Rafa. Backhand Cam Norrie. The backhand slice of Rafa. Forehand up the line to the backhand Rafa. Backhand Cam Norrie. Backhand slice Rafa. Forehand Cam Norrie. Forehand to Rafa. Backhand Cam Norrie. Forehand to Rafa. Forehand Cam Norrie. Cross score in the net again. Just seems to be making the errors first, Cam Norrie. And he doesn't need to be. Doing well in the rallies, and then the last ball is poor. That's in the middle of the net, that. So, Game point again from 15-30 down. First serve in the net, though. How's the second serve? Taking a bit of time. First deuce game. Or is Rafa going to close out here? Backhand to backhand. Backhand Norrie. Backhand Rafa up the line to the forehand of Norrie. Backhand Rafa. Backhand Norrie. Backhand slice Rafa. Forehand Norrie. Backhand Rafa. Forehand Norrie. Forehand Rafa. Forehand drop shot. Nicely done. Norrie hasn't put the drop shot in a while. And that's why he was playing it before. Straight winners when he hits it. But first short ball he's got in a while. That's why he could play it. So back to deuce. First deuce game of this match. Nice serve from Rafa. This away the overheads. Key moment. One of his biggest serves of the day so far. And really not much hesitation on that. Overheads. Didn't take it fully clean, but winner nonetheless. Forehand to forehand. Backhand North. Backhand slice in the net from Rafa. That wasn't a good slice. Back to deuce. So 2 game points. I don't know about British Nadal. I'm not sure about that. Yeah. Especially, I mean, the firepower difference is just not even comparable. And it's the first kind of error we've seen in a while from Norrie. He misses long instead of into the net. Just going for a bit too much on that backhand and goes long. Third game point for Nadal. 15-30 down he was in this game. Almost half an hour long the set. Can he finally hold? And big serve. Return doesn't come back. Finally does get to 3-0. Both guys would be a bit tired after that game. See how Norrie does on serve. Does he keep the points quick? Because a lot of rallies in that game, a long game. Just get some rituals. Yeah. And he can really be the British Nadal. Also have the best or second best forehand ever. That'll help. So he does that though. He's not really close in even game style. So I think that it's got to be British media that kind of give that kind of nickname because there's just it's just yeah, doesn't seem apt. First serve out. Love 15-second serve. Forehand to forehand. Oh, angle from the forehand of Rafa. Volley's good for love 30. This is the first chance on a Norrie serve. Does Rafa strike now? Vamos Rafa, says someone in the crowd. And they're probably on his side. Having watched him in doubles as well this week. With Scandinavian neighbor Casper Ruud. Kind of one of their own a little bit. Slice of Rafa. Long, 15-30. Big point there for Cam Norrie. Had to make that. Serves, forehand, Rafa. Forehand to backhand. Very deep from Rafa. Trying to put some extra power in now. Oh, drop shot, Rafa. We've not seen this kind of power in the match so far. Only a bit of Rafa bullying from the baseline. 15-40. Finish off with a nice drop shot there. We know he's got hands. Not used that kind of power so far. First break points of the match. And it's for Rafael Nadal. Forehand to backhand. Backhand, Cam Norrie. Backhand slice Rafa. Forehand, Cam Norrie. Backhand, Rafa. Backhand, cross-court, Cam Norrie. Backhand to forehand. Forehand, Nadal. Forehand, Cam Norrie. Way off court. Can he defend? Can he keep himself in this point? Slice. Very short from Rafa. Re-slice. Overhead put away. Nicely done, Cam Norrie. Took that slice on the volley. Put it right back. Gotta love that. Saves the break point. So 31 minutes. Second break point chance. And he saves it. Saves the second break point. I did say Nadal in 3. I mean, I wasn't saying Nadal in straights or anything. He could win in straights. Cam Norrie, you got to take those kind of chances. A short ball on the forehand. Misses wide at deuce. Third break point chance. And could be curtains for Cam Norrie in this set. Breaking the 7th game wouldn't be fatal, but could prove to be. Forehand. Cam Norrie just misses wide up the line. Nadal gets the first break in the 7th game. He leads 4-3 in this first set. Welcome, Janine. Tennis TV. Sky Sports Tennis. I'm not too sure. Norrie usually comes up with like a surprise run a tournament where think he's all dead and buried and finished. I mean, does he? I mean, didn't really do that last year. This year, the biggest thing you can say as a run is maybe, I mean, 4th round of Australia. But I mean, it's just, yeah, it's not been good this year again from Cam Norrie. You can't really point to any positives apart from the Draper win. The Draper win was good. The Rude win was good. I mean, very little positives. Well, even the Indian Wells last year, he made the what did he do in Indian Wells this year? He didn't do anything, did he? Beat Sonigo, lost 3 sets to Monfils. Last year, Indian Wells, that was when he was playing well. So I don't think anyone was writing him off because he just won Rio versus Alcaraz, made the final in Buenos Aires the week before. That was par for the course, that Indian Wells run. And after that, it was so shocking, all the things that went wrong. So, yeah, I don't. Indian Wells' win in 2021 was coming. He had a great year, 2021. I mean, he had the most finals at one point, like 5. Yeah, made the final San Diego like the week before, losing to Rude. Won Los Cabos early in the year. Final in Queens that year as well. Final in Leon. Final in Estoril. Quarterfinal in Barcelona. He was having a great year, 2021, and I was waiting for a bigger title, to be honest. I didn't think it would be the Indian Wells win. I mean, obviously, the draw opened up and things, but at that time, a 500 or a 1000, it wouldn't have been out the equation with how his form was over the year. 15 love, Rafa. Net cord on the first serve is wide. First serve, backhand to the backhand, Rafa. And really injecting more power now than he was earlier in the set. Maybe just getting more comfortable, feeling more safe. In terms of his weapons, has got some plasters and things. I think that is just what he has in his hands normally. But growing into this match, power wise, Rafa. Interesting as well with Rublev and Griekspoor going out in the top half in Bastad. It's probably going to be, I mean, I'd say Borges or Cabayas Baena getting through to the final from that top half. It's opportunity of one of those guys for sure. I mean, Timofey Skatsov beating Griekspoor in 3. See if Borges can hold seed. Only seed left in that top half, but yeah, big chances for a lot of people. Big forehand winner. Rafa is feeling the heat right now. So good. In back-to-back games on return and serve for a 5-3 lead. He is in complete control after so often struggling on serve. He's now just back in full flow. Rafa taking a while to get to the return position. Doesn't get warned. Forehand to backhand is long from Norrie. You got to say that might have thrown him off a bit because Norrie was there waiting. You got to play to the server's speed, and there was no break in the. It wasn't an odd number of games, just 8. Rafa went to his chair. I don't know what he did, but when he when he got to the return position, he first went to the middle of the court, then to the other side of the court. Very slow. But, yeah, that's just kind of how it is. But gotta play to Gotta play the server speed as the returner. That's just what you've got to do. And return goes wide from Nadal. 30-15, Cam Norrie. Can't seem to find a player from the next gen to watch during the period since Novak doesn't play in these small tournaments. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. July clay court's always been tough. Nice return from Rafa, very deep on the sideline. Forehand's not as good, and it's just the kind of inconsistencies of the set in general. Last couple of games before this, absolutely massive hitting. This game, he's not quite timing the forehand, backhand well. Missing. Maybe just not as focused and committed considering the big service game coming up. So Norrie holds, and Nadal's 1 game away. In terms of yeah, tricky next gen. It is interesting seeing who will take their opportunities, you know. Obviously not as interesting as those bigger tournaments, but has its own charm in a way, these July tournaments. Um I mean, looking at the draw in Bastad, right? You've got someone like it's the top half. Tarante, Baena, Skatov, and probably Borges. Borges hasn't won a title. Been inside the top 50. I think only Baena has won a title from that top half. And then going to the bottom half, I think only oh, he hasn't even won a title. I thought he did, but I guess just made the final. Navone. So if Norrie or Nadal doesn't, I mean, if Norrie, Nadal, or Baena don't win the title, it's going to be a new first-time title winner, which is interesting. Yeah, do like and subscribe, guys. Nadal 1 game away from the first set, 41 minutes. Ooh, doesn't time that forehand well. Rafa Nadal on the third ball goes wide. Love 15. Having a look as well. I'd like to see how the other draws are. I mean, I find, well, I think if you play in the 250s, a lot of, I mean, especially at this kind of time, it does show kind of what level you're at some stages. I mean, in terms of form, you got people that are kind of struggling with form in these 250s to try and regain form, get some points in their ranking. So you're not going to get the cream of the crop, really, because cream of the crop are holidaying generally until 500s and 1000s and slams. You actually just got to kind of find your person you're enjoying watching that week. Love 30 here. Cam Norrie still not at a break point on the Nadal serve. Not going to happen just yet in this game either. I mean, it's just loose. That forehand very long from Cam Norrie, 15-30. So the backhand, Norrie. Forehand, Rafa. For the backhand, Norrie. Forehand, Rafa. Backhand, Norrie. Cross court, the forehand, Rafa. Inside out, it's huge. Another forehand winner from Rafa, and just the, the flashes of that forehand. So powerful, so domineering. Crazy that first point of the game, he can look so lost on that shot and then immediately return to what he's done for the last 20 years. Backhand volley, forehand pass, good pass from Cam Norrie. You're Cam Norrie there, you're just hoping pace and location, force the big volley, and it was too big. That forehand from Cam Norrie. He has a breakpoint chance, first breakpoint chance of the set for the Brit. Then first serve, he can't get the return back. I mean, had a look at that forehand as well, right in the bottom of the net. Just poor there from Cam again. He's 2 points away from losing this set. Meanwhile, Berrettini turned around that set against Galan from down a break, won it 6-4 in Gstaad. Look at these forehands from Cam Norrie. They don't look good. Backhand slice, Nadal. Forehand, Cam Norrie. Forehand, Nadal. Forehand, Cam Norrie up the line. Backhand, Nadal. Up high and long. Second breakpoint chance. Meanwhile, Trungelliti, Holger Rune. Trungelliti's on serve 3-4, so doing well against Rune there. Rune, I think in general, does better on clay than other surfaces. You trust him more on clay. At least I do. Yeah, having a tough first set. Yeah, Karatsev, very interesting player to assess. I mean, it took so long for him to, stagnating for years before he finally had runs in futures and challengers, and then of course that Australian Open semi-final, which he backed up titles, finals, final in Dubai, wasn't it? And Cam Norrie makes the backhand error. Break point up. He's getting chances. He just can't take any of them. 47 minutes. Rafa 2 points away from this first set again. I mean, this Bastad draw is definitely a bit more open. Look at the Gstaad draw. If Berrettini and Felix win, I mean, obviously Felix is not a given ever, but Berrettini Felix in the quarterfinals of a 250 is pretty special. Tsitsipas Fanini as well, Struff Echeverry. These are like third rounds of slams. Pretty good level. Nadal, after that forehand winner, has his first set point. Forehand, one Rafa. Oh, come on, Cam Norrie. What the heck? On the run, backhand up the line. That's something special. And Nadal just stopping his tracks a little bit. Oh, ace out wide though. But Norrie having a look at the mark. It was close. Any challenge? No challenge. Umpire didn't even go down. So it's set point number 2. It was a special time when Karatsev was doing well. As Rafa Nadal takes the first set 6-4. So often in that first set, he looked like he was in trouble. Norrie just could never take his chances. He could never execute 15-30 leads, break point leads in terms of this game. And then Rafa eventually grew into it. Just too much for Norrie to handle and made mistakes. I mean, looked decent on serve, but some of those, yeah, pretty ugly set from Cam Norrie in all truth. Trungoliti serving 3-4 30-0. Against Holgeruna. Holgeruna misses the return at 30-0. Goes big, goes long on top of that return as well. So, big chance for Runa. Trungoliti can just sneak himself to a tiebreak or something. I mean, be a very interesting first set. Need Kyrgios back. I have a feeling that too soon. Rafa's annoyed about something. Won the first set. He should be happy, but talking to Mark Lopez in the box. He won Olympic doubles with for Spain in 2016 Rio. Rafa getting his water bottle set up. And ready for the second set. Norrie serving first. Trungoliti does hold serve in the end. Big forehand winner from Rune to start the 4-all game. While Olympics is nearby. Yeah, I mean, thing is with tennis calendar and sports in general, you don't always have to be fully engaged, you know? You can take a week out, you can take a week break. Like, when all the big players aren't playing, you know, you don't need to be watching all the time. It's not like a TV show or something. Especially when these don't really have much relevance on anything else. Juventus Scotland do well in terms of medals. Cycling. Well, we're part of Team GB, but Chris Hoy, one of the best cyclists of all time. Have some good runners as well. Decent in athletics. Don't know if they have bowls. They have bulls like. 15-30. Cam Norrie serve out wide. Doesn't come back. Oh, wasn't in. I think it's in Commonwealth Games. Bulls. Forehand. Forehand of Norrie. Backhand Rafa. Backhand Norrie. Backhand Rafa. Backhand Norrie. Backhand Rafa. It is long. 15-30. Norrie needs this opening holds. I mean, we want to be separate. We're separate. We're like sovereign. Um, we're kind of sovereign countries, part of a kingdom. I mean, it's confusing, but yeah. So obviously, Scotland, Wales, England, Northern Ireland. They're four different countries that are United Kingdom, but individually, they're not countries in their own right, but they are like countries. They have their own different kind of different laws and things on, yeah. But they're minor deviations, really. It's kind of how it always has been, though, with the Olympics. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, I'd like to compete separately, but I don't mind cheering for Team GB. We have a lot of Scottish athletes as well, so it's not like I'm cheering for England or something. Drop shot winner from Rafa Nadal. He has breakpoint chance in this second set. Well, there's plenty. I could bore you to death, Snow, of the history of Scotland's independence and stuff. Yeah, not gonna not gonna go through all the spiel. Breakpoint Rafa could serve out wide again. Oh, Rafa's on the floor. Is he okay? I think he's okay. He's got up pretty quickly. Good point from Cam Norrie. Really moving Rafa to the fullest extent. And he just kind of in slides, tripped up a bit. Maybe a bump in the sand, a bump in the clay. I'm not sure. Toweling himself down as he has the right to do after a fall. So back to deuce. Breakpoint saved. Cameron, yeah, we're really good. No need for the last line though. But yeah, we've got. I think the strongest. We've got a lot of strong people as well. Nice overhead from Cam Norrie. He's liking that. He commands after that overhead. We've lost wars and we've agreed things, and yeah, those are some reasons why we're not our own country as well. There's one Massa in the crowd. Former, no, but I don't know what former footballer. Definitely former elite footballer. As Cam Norrie puts away the backhand for a winner, saves breakpoint, holds the opening game. Big reaction there after holding as well. Can I have a little look to Nadal's side to see how he's thinking about that reaction? Why are they sitting down? Why are they sitting down in the first game of the second set? For who? Physio's been called for who? Who's the physio called? Who's he called for? Anyway, please hit the like button if you haven't already as well. he's made enough money to be watching Rafa. We don't even know who the physio has been called for. Is it for Rafa? Did he scrape himself maybe? During that fall, I'm not sure. He's kind of he's moving his arm, but then looking at his leg. Let's see, how did he fall? It was kind of mid-slide. He kind of tripped in the clay, and then he went forward, and he rolled it out pretty well. I mean, doesn't look like there should be too much issue. It might just be a graze. I think it's just a graze. Hope not. He was looking pretty calm the second we saw him. Meanwhile, it's a set point Holger Rune. Let me just cover this for a second. See if Rune can get this first set over the Italian. First serve in the net at 30-40. Hung on well, Trungelliti, but could be the end of the road in terms of this set. Does trade pretty well, though. Looks like. That backhand slice is loose. Holger Rune gets the first set 6-4. Meanwhile, Galan Berrettini. Galan on serve in the second set 1-2. Anna Bondar against Ella Zeidel in Budapest. Bondar 3-1 up. She's Hungarian. So maybe got a wild card there, maybe not. Definitely a reason why she's playing there, though. And Rafa getting some sprays, some things on his skin. I think it's just a bit of a grazing thing, but rather do that than not, right? No, I don't think it's a medical timeout. Anyway. Anthony and David together, anything's possible. It's not like we're mortal enemies or something. Welcome, Max. Welcome. Rafa, he's been inconsistent, but his power's shone through at times. Max, I mean, there's been a lot of errors from both. A lot of messy service games. At times, though, Rafa, especially for a few games end of that first set, all of a sudden, just powering through on the forehands and backhands, he looks like a normal Rafa again. Before he then goes to some more timid shots, it's not quite a fully developed, fully confident Rafa just yet, you feel. Watching him anyway. Ooh. Yeah, I thought it was good. Bad out call from the line judge there. It would have been Norrie in charge. Slice was right on. The backhand was right on the baseline. Nadal probably would have gave up a bit of a short ball, love 30 chance. Instead, replay the point. So these little things can hurt you when you're behind in a match. These little lucky draws. There's to see who will be the next person to build the challenge. Alcaraz, Sinner, maybe Novak's training his son. Yeah, Stefan. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we know the person yet. Unless there's someone that's ready to just completely step up. Big forehand winner from Rafa Nadal for 15-0. Is someone, is there a Stan type kind of player? Someone's going to step up, start competing at majors. That's like, how old was Stan when he won in Australia? Was he already 28? Who's going to be that guy, 20, at least 24, and just shows up out of nowhere to start winning bigger titles? I mean, another big forehand winner. Who has the game for it is the thing. If someone is just a little bit more disciplined, just trying to find backhands. One Cam Norrie, backhand, sorry, forehand Rafa, forehand Cam Norrie. Again, he misses. It's bad from Cam Norrie. Anytime he even gets a short ball based on his own good shots, he can't put anything away to save the life of him. I mean, disappointing is what it is. Maybe, don't know. Rafa holds. Um, it's really hard to say. I think Rafa, I'm not sure. Anyway, first serve for Norrie. Arguably the best name I can say. I was expecting something from Dino Prismic. He's got time. People were saying a lot about Menzik and about Lehechka earlier in the year. Just got, yeah, give people time is the thing. Lehechka's got some injuries right now. Go work that out as the backhand goes into the net from Rafael Nadal. Backhand slice forehand of Norrie. Forehand Rafa. Forehand Norrie. Backhand Rafa. Backhand Norrie. Forehand Rafa. Forehand Norrie. Up high and wide. 50-0. Backhand. Backhand Nadal. Backhand Norrie right in the corner. Big slice from Nadal. Norrie just can't really get any depth. He's moving the ball. No depth, and Nadal drop shots him once again. I mean, he's just not he's not doing anything. He's just not pushing Rafa. He's not forcing Rafa into anything. Rafa's not making errors in these rallies. Norrie's just pushing the ball with no reward really, which is not what you want as a player. Serve, forehand to the backhand. Norrie, it's better from Norrie. He's got to put this drive volley away, and Nadal's there. Half volley pickup's better. 30-all Norrie. Good point, but again, just more work to be done than it should have been. Question is, scale 1 to 100, how do you rate Nadal for a gold medal in Paris? Scale of 1 to 100. I mean, are we splitting the percentages between all the players? Like, how is he? Good forehand winner from Norrie. Missed so many of those mid-court forehand putaways, and finally punishing. Celebrates that one because it's been a rough day really for Norrie. Nice put away. Really should be. Nice putaways regularly with the spin he has. Should be able to be comfortable. And Norrie holds. Big reaction. I mean, of Nadal's top level right now, yeah, 54% is his top. I mean, right now, I mean, we'll see. If he comes through this match in straight sets, has a good performance against Navoni, I mean, even if he loses against Navoni, it's a good performance. Could go up, but in terms of consistency, in terms of his forehands, and yeah, it's been a mixed bag. He's not really made too many errors deeper in rallies, which is positive. Wow, Rafa says Lexi. Yeah, Jasmine Paulino on the men's side. Quickly, I've got to do something, guys. Had like a hair stuck in my throat or something. Ugh. Anyway, Nadal serving at 1-2. What was the question? Jasmine Paulino on the men's side. de Minaur is not. He's not a Jasmine Paulino on the men's side, though, is he? He's not making major finals. I know it's harder to do with the likes of Alcaraz, Sinner, Djokovic, Zverev this year as well. Although it's been an amazing year for de Minaur. And I wouldn't exactly call them exactly alike. Yeah, I guess Norrie does not have weapons right now. Is a true statement. A Norrie of before, I mean, the serve and the forehand were better before. Quite honestly, the backhand's lost its kind of punch as well. How low it was. Yeah. 15 love second serve. It's what I do. It's what I do, Cedric. I love de Minaur. He's great. You know, love, but which is not comparable in terms of impact. And I mean, that Norrie had to win that point. Everything perfect. If Nadal pinched that point, he would have been floored. 50-0. Welcome, Sean. Is he going to play doubles in the Olympics, Lexi? You would know if he was gonna play doubles or mixed doubles. First serve in the net, 15-0. I mean, Nadal didn't. I mean, I know the match might have been tight today against Navoni. He didn't beat him though. It would have been a statement for Nadal to put himself in the match against Rafa to make himself a harder player to play. I mean, 15-30 here. Norrie again has chances. When his game was perfect like it was for Cam Norrie, talent maximizing. Look at that drop shot. That's better from Cam Norrie. That's what he can do. Little smile there. He hits the redrop off the drop shot. No one's really redropped this match. So 2 break points for Norrie. Hasn't taken any break points or chances yet. Is this the time? Backhand. Backhand Nadal. Forehands. Overheads. He's going to get a ball back. No, not quite. Into the net. 30-40. Paul Gruna, by the way, has a chance for a double break against Tringaletti. Forehands. Rafa's long. Can't save the second break point. Cam Norrie up 3-1 on Rafa Nadal in the second set. Finally gets a break. Meanwhile, Galan down a break against Berrettini. 1-4, 30-15 in second set. Berrettini racing to a quarterfinal in Gstaad. Let's see. Can Norrie just stamp his authority on this set? Backhands to backhands. Forehand Norrie. Forehand Rafa. Forehand drop shot Norrie's good. Oh, I thought it was. Can't get over though. You can play that with more margin, Cam. Played that so tight to the net. For what reason though? Nadal's movement's not like it was. He's defending well because of how slow Norrie plays. First serve. Out. Second serve. The forehand Rafa. Backhand Cam. Forehand Rafa. Missed it though. 50-0. Big point. Serves into the net. Backhand. Forehand. Norrie to the backhand. Rafa. Forehand. Norrie. Just about in. Another forehand to Norrie. He's just not getting any depth. Rafa comes forward for a backhand up the line. 15-30. Break back looks on to me. Looks on to me. Backhand for backhand lob. Goes wide. Good point from Norrie. 15-30. Good point. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Rodri. I mean, I don't like Rodri personally. Glad to see Spain win, but I didn't like to see Rodri win. Backhand missed at the line from Norrie. Break back point for Rafa. Tringoletti holds on. Just one break in the second set. Berrettini, 3 points for 5-2 at 4-2-40 love. Break back point for Rafael Nadal. Wow, look at that return right in the baseline from Rafa. Forehand Norrie. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand Norrie. Backhand of Rafa in the nets. Break point saved. I mean, and when Spain lost to Scotland, Rodri didn't even give us our credit. I mean, you've got to say they played well at least. Just he was just complaining the whole interview. It's like the biggest wins in our international history, and he was whining like he was. It really rubbed me the wrong way. Show a little respect. Ooh, backhand Rafa. Forehand of Rafa. He's missed it though. Advantage Norrie. Game point for 4-1. Should be something if he could hold here. Really not been a great match. Just put it like that. Chance for a 4-1 lead. Drop shot to the forehand. Rafa, backhand pass, volley. Gonna get there though, Cam Norrie. Oh! That's just such a typical Cam Norrie point of old. What an amazing point at net. After a pretty choreographed drop shot, Rafa got there. Then Cam got there for the pass of the line. Rafa cross court and just dinks the backhand cross court for the put away. Cam Norrie, marathon man. Lovely, lovely point to close out the game. Berrettini takes the 5-2 leads. Tringoletti on serve, but 1-4. Tringoletti, sorry. Norrie giving something to the ball girl there. Big moments for Cam Norrie. It's really he's been awful all match. Can he find a way to take us to a third set? And I mean, who knows? Looking at Hamburg draw as well. Zverev playing Hugo Gaston could be interesting. Winner plays Zhizhen Zhang. Cyril Martinez, quarterfinal. Darderi Bayev. Feast Runa perhaps could be big as well. Feast beat Rude, I think, last year. Either here or somewhere else in July. I think so, Joe. I think so. Municipality in Sweden says. Says locality. So it seems like more of a holiday kind of destination. Gstaad is in Switzerland. Forehand. Forehand Rafa. Backhand Norrie. Forehand Rafa. Forehand Norrie. Forehand Rafa. Forehand Norrie. Backhand Rafa. Forehand Norrie. Overhead. Going to be put away for 50-0. Yeah. I mean, I know. There's the little Scandinavian O above the A, but I don't. Forehands. Backhand Norrie. Backhand Nadal. Backhand Norrie. Backhand Nadal. Backhand Norrie. Forehand Nadal. Backhand Norrie in the net. 30-15. Looking to keep hold of his serve. Keep himself in this set. Ace for 40-15. Chance for 4-2. Match is not really fired up yet. Put it that way. Just kind of waiting for something to happen. Second serve, Nadal at 1-4. Oh, and body serve in the second. Norrie couldn't get it back. Nadal holds. New balls at 4-2. Nadal changing his racket? I'm not sure. Yeah, changing racket. Juan Mata again in the crowds. Norrie serving at 4-2. For one to forehands. For one Norrie. Oh, clips the net for one Rafa. For one Norrie. Backhand Rafa. Backhand Norrie in the net. Love 15. Novak would never coach another player as an active player. He's just too good to be messing about doing that. Backhand. Forehand to forehand. Forehand Norrie. Forehand Rafa. Forehand Norrie. Forehand Rafa. Backhand Norrie. Backhand. Sorry, forehand Rafa. Forehand Norrie. Backhand Rafa. Forehand Norrie. Long. Love 30. Just almost reacted to that last point. That last shot, sorry. Can get the forehand back and struggling in this game. Berrettini closes out the match. Rune game away. Forehands, backhands, backhand Norrie, backhand slice of Nadal, backhand slice Norrie, forehand Nadal, forehand Norrie, in the net, love 40 to get back on serve. Very quickly after the break, he looks like he's going to get broken immediately. At least he'll be on serve. But Nadal not giving him a chance to coast through to the third set. Back pan pass. I just knew that was too short from Norrie. Nadal always punishing that. Back on serve, immediate break back after the Norrie holds. Norrie broke, Norrie held, Nadal held. He breaks and now he hopes to hold for 4-all. Well, Newport. I should look at Newport. Opelka winning against Mannarino last night. Plays Mackie McDonald's. Quarterfinal. Wow, a very American top half. All 4 quarterfinalists American. Turning states into the sea. Lullabies choking on your alibi, but it's just the price I pay. Calling me, open up my eager eyes. It's the price. Opelka, McDonald, Mickelson, Kovacevic beat Rinderknecht last night. Vukic Eubanks as well. Big serves. And Bolt beat Nakashima. And he'll be playing either Pair or Giron. Pair took the first set. And what Pair in a quarterfinal in this day and age would be something special. I'd kind of like to see Benoit Paire deep in a tournament. I think it'd be funny. Do you think that'd be funny, guys? Would you like to see Benoit Paire doing something for once? I mean, to be fair, quarterfinal of a challenger in January, final of a challenger in December. The last time he even made a quarterfinal of I don't even know when the last time he made a quarterfinal of an actual tour event would be. Years ago. Gotta be years ago. You're not in the last few years. Yeah, Cincinnati 2021 is the last time Benoit Paire made a run to a quarterfinal. Like, what? What kind of? That's insane. Just, I mean, any 250, he's made quarterfinal of challengers. That's it. That's insane. They are from the Killers. They are from the US, the Killers, yeah. From Memphis? Don't know if I remember correctly. Into the net from Norrie, 40 love Nadal. Looking to get back on serve. Killers. Las Vegas, of course, Las Vegas. Yeah. Backhand. Backhand Norrie. In the net. Just in all sorts of trouble, Cam Norrie right now. Whoa, best vocalist ever is definitely I mean, what kind of range are we putting like top 50? Top I mean come on, Lexi. Let's be serious here. Welcome, Tom, mate. Any of the kids of the big three are gonna be great players? Well, I don't think it's out of the question, but I don't think we should assume anything either. I like Killer's vocals as much as the next guy, but I don't know about what you said. As Norrie misses the forehand wides, love 15. Serve the forehand, Rafa backhand, Norrie into the net. How many points in a row has he lost? This is top 2. Yeah. Um, he's just crumbling, Cam Norrie. I really thought he'd play better today, but this is yeah, it's not good, to say the least. Welcome, Tammy, by the way. Wins the point there. Backhand to the net from Rafa, 15-30. The crowds, do they want to see him get back in it? I don't know. Sure, they'd rather Rafa win in straights. The crowd. What's the equivalent of Las Vegas in the UK? I don't know. That's a really weird and tough question to answer. Because, like, it's like the City of Angels. No. Is it? That's Los Angeles. Gambling, like kind of hedonism, quick marriages. Like it could only really be in the US. I don't think there is an equivalent. Forehands, backhands, backhand slice. Nadal, forehand Norrie, forehand Nadal, forehand Norrie, forehand Nadal, backhand Norrie in the net. Nadal has break point to win 4 games in a row. To serve for the match. You just see Norrie's frustration. I was going to say Blackpool, but I didn't think that. I mean, Blackpool it's just. I've not been to Blackpool, but in terms of having like the Blackpool Tower is like a fake kind of monument thing, like a Las Vegas has all its fake monuments and Statue of Liberties and things. Drop shot, and Rafa puts it away. This has just been an abysmal match from Norrie. Hasn't taken any of his chances. The Dallas picked up the pieces. Doesn't need to ask questions, serving for this match. I do not want to go to Blackpool right now. Kyle in the chat, Rafa, yeah, he's one game away. I was saying pre-match, this is the kind of opponent you want to play. A guy on the decline, just inside the top 50. Who can play decent tennis, but is not confident. I mean, I had a feeling. I said Rafa in 3, but one game away from Rafa in straights. As Runa must have beat Trungelliti in Hamburg. So he'll play Arthur Feast in the quarterfinals. Hopefully that's a good match. Yeah, 6-4, 6-3. Hasn't dropped a set yet in the tournament. I love a bit of Savage Garden. Love a bit of Savage Garden. To get me through this life, maybe I want something else. Not listen when you say goodbye. 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 Rafa saying goodbye to Cam Norrie probably in this next game. Norrie misses the backhands. 15 love. I've not been to Blackpool. I don't know. I hear things. I hear things about it. Third for one, Norrie. For one, Rafa is a winner. It's too much for Norrie. 2 points away from increasing it head-to-head to 5-1. Statement performance from Rafa. Maybe I don't think it's a statement, but definitely another step forward in the right direction. And it is 3 match points now for Rafa. Hour and 43 minutes. Been a slog, a bit of a slow match. Second set's quickened a little bit. Finds himself a point away from the quarterfinals here in Bastad. And there it is. 6-4, 6-4. Rafa Nadal beats Cam Norrie, the former world number 8, who's languishing in the 40s in the world right now. Just put to complete bed against Rafa today. I mean, it wasn't close. As Snail was saying before, hoping to hoping to see a more competitive match against Mariano Navone. Someone to challenge Rafa, because Norrie just wasn't doing that today. No challenge for the best clay court player ever, and see if Nadal can put up a run here in Bastad. Earlier in the year, he made what was it, quarterfinals? The quarterfinals in Brisbane, losing Jordan Thompson, tight 3-setter. Match that this week. Let's see if he can go one step further. The draw's there for him. Navone, I mean, probably be trickier, but Ajdukovic or Montero in semifinals is a good draw, especially if it's the young Croat Ijukovic. I mean, he'll be a bit starstruck if they're playing in the semis. I mean, if he gets to the final, he's favorite whoever he plays. I'd say he's probably 60-40 favorite against Navoni. He'd be like 80-20 favorite against Ijukovic. Maybe 60-40 against Montero. But the final, I mean, especially if it's a Skatov, a Tarante, or someone who's just not really got to this level in a tournament, this is Rafa's chance to win a title. I mean, when's the last time he won a title? Yeah, it would have been Roland Garros a couple years ago. When he was on that calendar slam run, winning Australia, winning Roland Garros, and then losing kind of his body, having to get the walk over to Kyrgios. So this would be a big moment. I mean, let's see if he can do it. Let's see. The draw is definitely there for him. So thank you guys for joining me. Another match. Wasn't the best match today. Hoping tomorrow's match will be better. But 6-4, 6-4. Rafa wins through to the quarterfinals, beating Cam Norrie, the 5 seed. Another seed out of the tournament. Nadal marches on. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.